back again, part 3 of glass flowers as gifts. So you saw me finish this one. Well, you didn't actually get to see me finish it. Hopefully the camera's going to behave itself today. I've emptied the card, only at half capacity, but for some reason it shut itself down, so it's now a clean card and hopefully the camera will keep running. So what I'm going to do now is take out the stencil of Mum and hopefully, keep your fingers crossed, that the white paint will show through. The hardest part now is getting to the stencil without wrecking the paint. That was a bit starting to work. Probably do with a pair of tweezers. It's lifting, but there we go. You see, I'm just following the line of the vinyl around, lifting it and then trying to pull it. There we go. And then the larger M is not attached. Although this bit's in cursive, this bit wasn't joined up. And this may come off in a few different pieces as well, because the font itself is in pieces. And there you go. That's it done. I'm going to have to put a little bit of white paint just in here. I've gone over the line with the red. So I'll neaten that up later. And then this one, I'm just going to do this. I'm not going to talk. And that way I can fast forward through it. Or I can even cut this piece out. Okay, and there's the other one. So still a bit of neatening up to do. Some of the white's gone over onto the gold. I think, looking at all 3 of these, this one I think is brighter. The gold stands out because it's reflective, it's shiny, it's quicker, definitely a lot quicker, a lot less messy. So I think my mind's been made up. When I do all the rest, this is the way to go with the vinyl. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is put some potting mix into each of these pots. So the first thing I need to do is get myself some fly wire. I usually put this in the bottom of the pot. You've probably seen me do it before. I put this in the bottom of the pot so that the soil, because of the hole, quite big, and the soil's just going to, as soon as you lift it up, the soil's just going to fall through. But at least with this in the bottom, the water can still drain, but it's not going to lose the soil as easily. Now, did I bring the scissors out or did I take them back inside? I think I took them back inside, didn't I? I'll be back. Now the chalk mark around because it's got around the outside of the pot, that's too big. So I'm going to cut inside that circle, and then I know it will definitely fit in the base. Doesn't have to fit perfectly all the way around the edges, as long as the hole's covered. And I do actually have a pair of craft scissors out here somewhere, but at the moment, like all my things craft, I don't know where they are. Alright, that's that one done. And this one, I have got a chalk mark around the pot at the moment, the bottom of the pot, but that will just wipe off easily. Okay. Could have done two together there, couldn't I? Oh wait, that's a wider base than that one. Alright, next one. That might fit perfect. Look at that. And now undo this. Oh, it's not very straight, but it's better than it was. That way I'm not wasting too much fly wire. Okay, that's that one done. Alright, now the fun part. This is where I get a backache, because I now have to fill the pots with potting mix. The scoop. I think might see if I can lift it up here and do it this way. It'll be easier. Now, try and do this without spilling it everywhere. Might do sit down, put it there, chair in, then I can jam it against the table so it's not going to fall over, and that will be easier. It was annoying me, it was in my face. Alright, there we go. Slip that over the edge of the pot. Then we shouldn't lose too much. Now I'm only going to put a bit in the bottom of each at the moment, because I've still got to put the hole in, and it's going to need to be able to reach the bottom without too much hassle. Let's place it in. Okay. That one, that's that one. Bring this one in. Alright, what I need to do is check. I did paint the posts for this one. Yeah. Oh, that wasn't good. No. That bag fell over and I've now got potting mix all over the ground. This is hard work. When you're placing your poles in your pot, put them towards the back. That way they're not over the hole, and if you want to then put some plants in, you've got a nice area at the front. So check where your heart is, that's in there, and then push it in so it stands up. There's the front of that one, is there, push that one at the back there. All I'm doing is just piling the dirt up at that side a bit and compressing it so that it holds in place. Okay, so now I think what I might do is put that bag up on the chair. It's going to be easier, I think. Oh God, I've just got it all over the floor again. Might actually be able to lift it now to fill this one a bit quicker. Compress it in a bit more because I can fit a bit more mix in there. it's all over my chair as well now. Oh. Okay, so now they are ready for the flowers to go on. Oops. Let's go and get the glass flowers, see how we go. That one's not standing up very straight. I'm not have it straighter. See, this one here I'm a bit concerned about because it's very short. If I lift it to make it taller, to fit the size of the large plate, that is going to look odd. What I might have to do is put a longer pole in this one, because as soon as that gets some weight on it, it will collapse back in. We'll see. Let's go and get the flowers, see what happens. Okay, so let's have a look at these. I think this one, because it's such a small diameter, will be okay in the tall pot. This one I think needs to go in the shorter pot. The only problem is that is now very front heavy, so maybe that won't work. That one in there. Maybe it's the spoon itself that's the problem. Oh, now I've broken the spoon off. Alright, that didn't work. That spoon I think is going to have to be, I'm going to have to close that gap up I think. It's not really that great. So that's now going to need gluing. This one's finished, it works. And this one, I don't think the spoon is going to work. It's pulled away at the top and has pushed in. There's not enough lower surface being put down against the post. As you can see, that goes to there. I've got all of this up here, which is going to pull it over. So that's something to think about also. I am definitely going to have to get something that will cover from there down to there, so I've got something really solid so it'll sit into there. So anyway, that's glass flowers as gifts. It gives you an idea of what you can do, the pitfalls to look out for. Now if you could just give it as it is, you could top it up with coloured pebbles if you wanted to. If you wanted to put some succulents in, I would take away probably about that much of the potting mix and pop some succulent mix in, so that you've got a proper succulent drainage. I've actually got succulents in pots here that have got normal potting mix mixed with sand, just ordinary beach sand, and they're growing fine. But you know, if you want to give it as a gift, you want it to look right. So I think I'm going to have to finish this here because I've got so many things gone wrong I have to fix. I've only got a week and a day before Mother's Day. If I want to get them done and finished, ready to sell, I've got a lot of work ahead of me. So I don't know if we're going to get a video in by next Wednesday. I'll see how I go. I might be able to do a short one on something. I do have a garden out the front that I've got to get done as much as I can today. I may video that to show you, an idea for a garden area. Just a small area that I've got that I don't know what to do with. So yeah, maybe I might do that. I do have to clean up here because Friday is afternoon tea day. Myself and two of my neighbours get together every Friday, have afternoon tea. It's my turn to host it. And this area is a mess. So this is it for now. This is Friday the 2nd of May. It's now 11:20. I've got till 3 o'clock to get the garden out there done and out here cleaned up. I might have to do out here first and maybe do the garden. It's going to rain tomorrow. That's why I want to get the garden done. So I'll say goodbye for now and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Helps my channel out. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.